Hey boys and girls, welcome back. Now for this one, we're actually going to need a bowl. We're going to be creating a clay bowl, so we're going to need the deepest bowl you can find. And we're going to need some air dry clay. What we're also going to need is some water. We want to make sure that we're actually sticking these parts together, so we're going to need water. We're basically going to brush the whole thing. That would give it a better fit, and it'll actually all join the way we want it to join. So we're going to put the bowl aside for now, and what we're going to start doing is we're going to grab some clay. Once we have grabbed this clay, we're going to actually roll it. So we're just going to roll it as thin as possible. And then what we're going to do is we're going to actually create this little circle. And we're just going to roll it all up. And this is going to be the whole form that we're going to give the bowl. So once we do this step, the whole thing will be the same thing over and over again. And we're just going to create a bowl with the same form. You could actually make it big. You can make it small. But this is what we're going to be doing. So as you see, I went a little bit longer on this because this is going to be the base. This is going to be the bottom part. So once you have rolled it out, this is what you're going to do. We're going to basically roll it and create the base. So as you notice, it's a little bit too small. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more to this one. And once you added this, you're going to just go ahead and make, like I said, medium, small, and whatever size you want to create the remainder of the bowl. So guys, have fun with it. Here you see me adding the water, so make sure that you actually do like swipe the whole thing with the water, so that way everything would stay firm in place where it should. I kind of learned that the hard way. It kind of broke on me the first time I did it. And make sure that you're giving it enough time to dry. So I kind of thought I could actually get it off. I think 1.5 days I let it sit and it started breaking on me, so I had to like put it back together and wait a couple of more days. So make sure you give it enough time. So let it sit for three days the most, so that way it'll actually completely dry and you don't have to go through any issues. So you see I did the whole water and making sure everything sticks together. Continue to do so, because if you want this masterpiece of work, I suggest you guys actually put the work and actually do the water and joining them together, so that way it'll come out beautiful. now what I'm working on is actually creating little tiny ones to fill up some of those gaps, that open gaps that I have. Because in order for it to stick together better, we need to fill in those gaps. So go ahead and make tiny ones. It doesn't matter if you could make a circle. Just fill in most of those big gaps in order for it to stay all together. So as you see, guys, I'm actually putting some more water on it so we can make sure that it's actually all joining together. And you see what we have at the end. So it looks like I actually still got some openings here and it's still not sticking together well. So what we're gonna do is just make sure that you guys are looking at it. And if you feel that you need to put more water, go ahead and move ahead and do so. Look around, make sure that it looks like everything is joining together. If you want, let it sit and dry for a little bit and you'll notice. Go ahead and look at it again and make sure that everything is in place. So once this dries off, make sure to leave it out for 3 days and let's see what we turn out to have in 3 days. So there you have it, guys. This is our final result. Make sure that when you guys are taking this out, you're basically flipping the plate over and you hold it with your hand. I couldn't put no color into it because mine was still a little bit wet, but you go ahead and pick whatever colors you want. You go ahead and paint it and you could use this bowl for whatever you want. I hope you guys had fun and make sure you guys to keep tuning in. Bye bye.